Hello, and welcome people to the channel. Danny Styler Reacts. Today we've got street trolls. Who's your worst in the UK? On the screen, I've got React with me live. Let me know. I'll send the link. Let me jump to the comment part so I can see what's going on. So, yeah, I mean, having a look at this type of material, UK street trolls is pretty good topic to kind of look at, because we know that there's people that go out there and do real content, pick up real situations, and there's people that go out there and implement situations, make them worse, make joy of it, make money of it, and then say that it's exposing the government and is doing the public service. So we've got videos like that now. I believe that the audience itself will let me know that whether there's other trolls that are worse than this guy. I've seen some in Manchester myself already. They do the same type of thing, probably like trying to pick up a Charlie Vietch vibe, seeing if they can get the same numbers. But he's obviously gone to another level, and BBC are making a documentary on him. And it's not for good reasons. Now, on there, he's classed as an antagonist, but on the internet is what we call a troll. Or a troll, however you want to pronounce it. So this type of troll is not the one that exists on the streets of YouTube, the YouTube streets, these ones, the left sides, right? He's out there on the real streets trolling for the internet to watch it. He says that he's not trolling. Let's find out of each material. It was only yesterday, for some reason, it come up on my thing and it said BBC documentary. And straight away I thought, I've got to watch this, and that's when I did that. I went a bit too far by watching Charleston White at the same time by making it too long. I should have really stuck to the one topic, but you know, we watch and learn. So I've got some, you know, there seems to be quite a few videos of the guy on here. So I'm looking for situations where, you know, I want to see what you think. Is this UK? Is this trolling or is this documenting? There's a big difference. So let's go into what's going to be on the screen. Right. I will now go small. Support me here, PayPal, Charlie Vietch. Now, I mean, do we agree with the word cracky? You know, I know that. I mean, here we go. Robberman, bad occupation, Cracky Gardens. This was 2 years ago, and it's Cracky Gardens then. Well, let's go to more recent. This video here now is 20 minutes long. We'll cut through the videos we go along. We'll see if we can find trolling, see if we can find the antagonizing, and all this is under fair use, and there it cannot be.
Imagine being able.
It cannot be copyright, as it is being analyzed. Under fair use.
Well, it's Friday.
Well, what's going on here?
Not allowed. Not allowed.
Well, we begin here in Crackhead Gardens. There's been a stab.
Man, for the guy to call it that like that, it's just brutal, you know.
stabbing. Just chatting to a security guard, lovely guy. And apparently there's a Sudanese man who has been plaguing all the businesses here for weeks. Sudanese! And yesterday, he stabbed someone here in the gardens. What a surprise.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying that what's going on there is good. I'm saying, man, what's going on there is horrifically bad. Like, that's a bad thing. But this is to be controlled by the police and people that are there to deal with it, not by a guy called Charlie Vietch that is there to antagonise. So we'll just carry on. Like I say, you know, someone's been attacked with a knife. Do you know what I mean? It's a serious situation. You know, I've been stabbed myself, man. I'm from Manchester. It's, you know, it's one of those things like it tends to happen. You know, it's not a nice thing and it can kill you, man. Like, but let's just roll with it.
Surprise! Of all the places for it to happen in Manchester, what a surprise it happened in Crackadilly Gardens. I did see it in the press.
Now, there's where usually everybody stood about, you see. This is why I say it's times of the day. Have a look where that is. That's right on the boundaries there of where everybody's always stood. Right around that circle there is where the water fountain comes out and all the people chill along the side. 60, 70, 80% of them people are actually legitimately working people that have come out those offices for a break and to chill on those gardens and have the food and so forth. Yeah, there is a big epidemic of it's all over the country, the epidemic. Never mind it's in Piccadilly Gardens. It's all over the place, man. But this is where he's saying Crackadilly, but where's all the crackheads there now? Like, where are they all at that bit where they normally are? Like I said, times and places.
I did see it. And here you go, guys. Stabhead Gardens.
It's peaceful there, though.
They're having a few more police patrols because it's all great leaving them to it in the gardens until people get stabbed and die and mutilated and so forth. Why we don't have a permanent police presence in Crack?
When did that happen? Mutilation? I don't know about that, man. I think that would have been more widely.
Head Gardens. Oh, I'll never know. Hello. Hello, mate. All good.
How you doing?
Very well. Very well. Correction. He wasn't stabbed by the Sudanese in the gardens. He chased them into Manchester Arndale, a city centre shopping mall. And the victim was a 17-year-old. Okay, the time is 11:55. And another police van has arrived in Crackadilly Gardens. I love how we're all very reactionary.
But where's all the bad behaviour now that you're talking about, though? People get stabbed in Liverpool, Birmingham, London. It happens. But where he's going there right now, what do you see? As I say, next week I'm going to be in Manchester. I'm going to be in there quite a lot, especially now that I've zoomed in on this. I'm going to go all these same places. I'm even going to go speak to the bleeding lunatic show. You better believe that. Subscribe to the channel. I've been live talking to lunatics. Let's see if they come at me with a knife.
Very preventative, are we? Show of force once the stabbings happen, great. But a permanent show of force may have prevented the stabbing. Who knows?
You should always say like that.
But what is that fear? When you have the perfect
I'm going to go in on this guy now.
you get to understand that
This guy starts speaking his
Well, it's good to see something being done about the street narco enjoyers. Sorry, street narco enjoyer.
It's not fair, man. That ain't fair. Right, I'm going to come to the StreamYard now to see. Right, that's not fair what he's popping off with. Far from it, man. The way he's speaking about those people is proper derogatory, man. Like they look genuinely homeless. But anyway, man, back to it.
Not allowed. It's good to see, guys. It is good to see. How about all my Manchester-based viewers, or even those internationally, because you know Manchester very well thanks to my videos, can you please Twitter or email the mayor, Andy Burnham, the mayor of Manchester, asking for a
That's the man
permanent...
that's just done the documentary on him. That's the fella that's just done the documentary on him. We mentioned that name yesterday.
Police presence in Piccadilly Gardens. Little booth, a little TARDIS, little police box with 1 or 2 officers. You have no idea of the deterrent effect that would have. Okay, guys, some updates for you. The wires got crossed. The 17-year-old was stabbed in the Arndale yesterday, and 25 minutes ago, another youth, who I'm told is a mixed race youth, was stabbed by the Sudanese man that we were discussing earlier. The Sudanese man wasn't involved in the stabbing yesterday. And apparently, so I'm told by security, the victim is a bit sliced and he's refusing to speak to the police for fear of retaliation from the gangs or
Gang
whoever
member
he's...
stuff, that's gang member stuff. That's not his foreign targets. That sounds like gang member stuff, most definitely. And in Manchester, but all the gangs is only one city, man. So when you go to Manchester City Centre, if you gang and you're walking through there and you're with your bird and you see another gang member and they're with their bird, posting baby trolls and all that, sometimes you give each other the eye, as is to say, like, if this was a different time, man, it'd be going off. But you let it go because the girls are there, like the females. I've had that myself with a real enemy. There's other times that guys that have popped a lick, they've got themselves the money, they're going to go and spend the money in Manchester, they're going to go hit up the same stores because they've made good money, they're going to hit up is it Debenhams and that, bleeding, getting all them mad clothes and all that, and basically jewelry, watches, even just on nights out, even eating at places like Nando's. Gang members are bumping into each other every day. It's just whether it kicks off. And obviously Manchester's known for its gangs. They're still active and they're still getting at it today, 100%.
He's upset. Now, that's very third world. This isn't the future I want my children to grow up in. No.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want you to be my fucking dad.
Apparently, the stabber, I don't know if I mentioned it a minute ago, has not been apprehended yet. Listen, all y'all, it's a sabotage!
To me, it doesn't sound like he's documenting it. To me, it sounds like he's taunting it, having fun with it. He's waiting for more information to make it work. It's like he's thirsty for bad information. Do you know where I'm coming from? He wants something to go off. This motherfucker wants a bomb to go off around there so he can fucking run around and blame it on somebody and stuff. Shit, man. Hope that shit don't happen. Please, Lord. But yeah, this guy is, I don't know. This is the video that I've watched, man. This is what I've watched, 5 minutes of it.
The mood has significantly darkened, despite it being midday on a nice warm 21 degrees Celsius day. The mood is dark.
Why? Because there's no...
The people are dark. Their minds are dark. Their hearts are dark. And we have police now.
Isn't that what you want? Isn't that what you see in the city?
The one
Isn't that
facing...
what you see when you're in New York City? Do you not see the police in New York City? Because if you didn't, it'd be a problem, And no doubtedly, in New York City today, someone's probably been shot, stabbed, all that. There's a police presence. There will be. The cities, caught inner city gangs, man. It causes problems. And believe, man, you better believe that the police come out for gang material, mate. They've got a whole squad that's dedicated. It's called Excalibur. Yeah, man, they're all over the gangs. But he's going to hold in on
Me?
some people.
Is that my number one fan, Emma? Not got my reading glasses on. But yeah, it looks like her. Wow. Wow.
Well, we need to like that just the fact that I'm screaming now so many people.
Yeah, I think it is, guys. I think it is. What is this place? This used to be a nice place where mummies could bring their babies and prams, and families could sit around the flower beds and drink tea and some pops.
You still can.
Now it's Skid Row. Now it's Philadelphia Avenue.
That's not my.
Where is my number one fan sitting? Ah, she sat with the narcotics enjoyers and the ethanol imbibers. What good people. Good people. Just having a beer on a Friday afternoon. What's the problem, Charlie? Oh, yeah, the violence and the decay and the degeneracy and the crime. I almost forgot.
He is troll. You gotta go to Spice. Someone's been on the old Spices.
A simple patrol like this that kept going round would prevent so much. But let's talk of realpolitik. If a permanent police presence was put here in Crackhead Gardens, the violent criminal people would merely move somewhere else, somewhere nearby. What's the solution, guys? I don't know. Set up Barge World, send them to Barge World out in the North Sea, see how they like it there.
The question is, with this documentary, I mean, we could go back over what the documentary said yesterday and what you said about the documentary. You said that you are trying to help the country. That's your mission. It's not to feed like it's not money oriented. It's none of that. It's to show the degeneracy inside the public. Like I said, he's going to places that are known. Like, I mean, I've been going to Manchester city centre since a child, man. Clearly, you know. And even when I was going there when I was a child, I remember seeing homeless people. The difference being these days is that the homeless people are not old people anymore. It used to be old people, like drunk people. Now it has turned into drug addicts, yeah. But do you know what do we fully blame that on? Do we fully blame that on Manchester itself, Manchester Council? Is it the police chief's fault? Is it the guys? Is it the police that are not doing the job on the day? Or is it the fact that we're just absolutely overblown with too many people, without mentioning the words, man, too many people in the country, entering the country, and they're leaking onto the streets. Some of them ain't right in the head, man. You know, serious offenders, and I seriously would like them out of the country myself, man. And yeah, I'm definitely anti-immigration, illegals. Like, take yourself home if you're on a legal business, because the country is full enough. That's how I see it. So I stand there with my view on that. But I don't mean that I then sit there and when I see someone that's foreign, that I'm gonna then start antagonising them, and knowing even if I know that they shouldn't be here, that they're here illegally, that I'm then gonna start like spreading it around the estate, phoning up the local authorities, reporting him, trying to get him detained and sent back to his own country. Like Because it's a single person. Just because I've got a heart. As a group of the thousands that are entering, yeah, that's a problem. It's a major problem. But let's be fair now, man. Like, I wouldn't, you know, I've got some friends that think you know, very strongly about some of the immigration, the way that it is. You know, I can point out, for instance, fellow YouTuber PP from Exposure TV. PP uploads his videos and so on. He has some very good points in what he says, and that PP is good with words and explaining things. And he explains this stuff right. And literally, like, we are bursting at the seams. We've got an NHS system that's built for 50 million people. We've got 70 million plus counting that are already inside it. So when you can't get a doctor's appointment and they tell you to phone back at 8 o'clock in the morning, just know it's because you were bursting at the seams. So let's point the finger at the government, right? There's no point in pointing out all these small social people. That group over there, let's go over and terrorise them. You're not changing the country by doing that. Let's go over and antagonise the police that aren't getting rid of the, let's say, right-wing protesters that day. So-called right-wing protesters, right? I'd like to say so-called because these days you can literally say something, one view, and you're right or left, liberal or like a bleeding, you know, like, and just to think now that if you think right, with left these days has gone lefty lunatics, yeah. You go to right, you're looking to get called a racist. A racist. Man, I was brought up inside a family. I was brought up in a mixed race family, man. I ain't from no. So racism don't come into nothing. Bursting at the seams is what comes into it. So this guy here is just poking the panda, as I said yesterday. And today, this video here sort of proves what yesterday's video was right. Everything I said about him when he said a documentary's being made about him, he's like, all I'm doing is exposing the, you know, but he's not exposing anything. He's just going around and poking holes in people, man, like people's actual real lives. No wonder some people swing at him. You can imagine, you know, no wonder, like, because when I go around there on during the week next week and through Christmas, let me tell you something. I won't need no security, and anything I say, I guaranteed it won't be used against me, because it's not the way that people are. It's the way that you deal with the people. You could get along with half of them fine, even though they are nuts. They're not the type of people that I'd like to sit around and invite to my house for a cup of coffee or a can of Coca-Cola, like Isaac does. I wouldn't like to do that, because they are lunatics. But I'll guarantee you one thing: I'll show on camera next week and the week after that these people are approachable. You can talk to them, and I know already Billy Moore, absolute legend at doing this shit, setting the standards. Big up Billy. I'm looking to link Billy at some point. Expo's going to give him a shout. I've already spoke to Billy in the past as well, so it shouldn't be that hard to make happen. But I just thought I'd point out the degeneracy of what he does, instead of him pointing out the degeneracy. I keep fucking that word up, I do. But I'll stop trying to say it, because I will fuck it up. Let him carry on talking anyway. Look at how many people do enjoy it, though.
So give it a moment until the crackheads see me. Give it a moment. Oh, I think he's imbibing the wrong can. No can do. No can do.
He took his beer off him, you know.
He doesn't seem to mind too much. He's probably still going from last night. I have to admire his gut tattoo, though. That's a good gut tattoo.
It's just not. This is not exposing, this is trolling, man.
Where's me crackheads at? There they are. All right, the man's up. And from my little walkabout next to him, he's a little bit upset at being woken from his sunshine slumber. A little bit upset.
But, no, like weirdness here. But why is this? What is the problem with this guy doing what he was doing? Then, like, he's not hurting anybody. He's not harming anybody. He's probably got fucking nowhere to go. He may have a flat just on the outskirts of Manny there somewhere, like Oldham Road up that end, or towards Longsight, or towards like the Withington factor, or to, somewhere on the outskirts that just leads into the city centre. He may be an alcoholic that drinks, right? Man, like it's like everybody, everyone's got a motherfucking uncle that's an alcoholic, But does that if this was your uncle, right? Let's say, for instance, he really was just a normal guy. I'm not saying he is. He could be. I'm wrong. And someone could show me a video right now and be like, yo, Danny, look, man, the guy's a terrible individual. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that from what's just happened then in that situation, Charlie Vietch just got nothing to go off of than the fact that he had a tattoo and he was asleep with an alcohol drink. That's all he's got. The amount of things that he said about him in that short amount of time is worse than trolling. This guy here's got nothing to do with stabbings or all this type of madness, by the looks of it. He's probably end up showing me a video where he ends up attacking loads of people. You know what I mean? This guy will probably end up the main antagonist in the video, and I'm like, oh shit, somebody said that.
But he has the number 13 tattooed on the side of his head, so he's clearly an upstanding gentleman who earns his money through legitimate means.
What?
In fact, I don't know. For all I know, he's a crypto billionaire.
What?
Oh, he just said, effing lock me up.
All right. Yeah, mental health, mate.
My advice to anyone woken from a slumber by the police is wish him a good day and carry on with your weekend. It's almost as if he is desperate to get arrested. Here we go, guys. More cavalry arrive because it's a bit stabby.
I don't like the guys.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, he's Gavin. Oh, here we go.
The guy down,
Get down on the floor. Fuck you doing it, man? Right. We could have done it one way, yeah?
Just fucks up them. I need to turn over to himself.
Do not twist my wrist. Yeah. Drinking, yeah? As soon as we seen it, you started swearing and shouting at us.
Wasn't my can.
Fella.
You've thrown it in the bin.
Fella, do you understand where we're coming from?
No.
As soon as you
Not
started
at
getting
all.
hostile,
You know, said everything they may harm you, defense you do, make sure on questions they later alive in court. Anything you do say, mate.
No, it doesn't mean that I condone this guy's activities, the way that he's dealt with the police, any of that. But also as well, I don't see what he was doing wrong. You should have just picked his beer up, asked him was he okay, and maybe left him to it, and not give someone like Charlie the opportunity to prophesize from this guy's demise.
As you became hostile,
I've got a male arrested. Section 15, struck police.
we have used our police in
Gardens. Could I have a look about?
That's fine. If you're
Under arrest for struck police.
Right, you're going to get 2 feet, mate.
Piccadilly Gardens. He's had to be restrained.
So much crime that is actually going on out there, right? Yeah, but it makes me wonder, like, is there a point in arresting this guy? Like, does he have a warrant out for his arrest? Because if not, what a waste of police time.
Are you going to get to your feet?
Anyone in the van, please?
You can do whatever.
Right, you're going to get to your feet, or you're going to do it a different way? Right, let's just going to get silly on, isn't it?
Why? You're taking me nowhere.
You're under arrest, mate.
You can't
We are
just
taking you somewhere.
spin me around. Where are you taking me?
15842.
What's it against?
2 just come over to us.
Notification on the phone to myself.
What are you talking about? You just woke me up. I'm not a handful at all.
Come on, mate. Are we having 3 different conversations here? We're laying on the floor with you right now.
Yeah, I'm fine, but he's suffering a bit
Start playing ball. Are
of
you going to start playing ball or not?
respective.
Oh, number one fan, she's at it. Say it again, Emma. You high quality female. High quality addition to the urban landscape.
Right, if I'm under arrest for Section 5 from the corner, okay? You're still in the caution.
Why is he having
We are trying to be reasonable.
You're pointing fingers at me and fucking having a go?
You're shouting and swearing at me. I'm not swearing at you.
I'm not the one that's been fucking...
He's been woke up out in the middle of nowhere, this guy. I don't know what's going on, does it? It's a little bit like when you wake up in the morning, man, you say 5 things to your missus, and then you look round like half an hour later and you're like, you're all right? And she's like, no. And you're like, what? She might hear what you said to me this morning. And it's like, man, like, no, I didn't. I weren't awake. Shit, man, how many times, like, I woke up in the morning and, like, completely, like cancelled me day or something like that and not realise that I've done it. So I wake up in the morning, like, because I'm grouchy right at first. And obviously, like, I'm waking up like that now and then. It's like, oh, do you know what? I can't be asked today. Do you know what? I'm cancelling today. I'm not going to do so on and so on and so on and so on. Why? Well, I can't be asked. And then, like, and it's left at that then. And then it's like I've spoiled the day. So then obviously half an hour later when I'm totally forgot that, not even forgot, I wasn't even awake. Like, only just open your eyes. You say some dumb shit. Now this guy's had alcohol, you know, but he doesn't. I don't know. Does he look like he needs arresting? I don't, you know. But it's just not Charlie Vietch's job to be there like this.
Are you going to stand up?
No, because you've got nothing
He just seems to be doing fine about Charlie.
The van over there. Yeah. Are you going to stand up?
Why is a troll? If you watch his
What's the point of arguing with the police, especially once they've detained you? There was a chance a minute ago that he could have been de-arrested, but he's...
Yeah, it's just he's...
His life's over after you feel.
So what's the point? It's also pointless. Why fight with the police? I just don't get it. What are you gonna win? Except have your weekend ruined. Like, he was a free man. They just put his beer in the drain. That's it.
Can we swap? Come on. Well, why?
Mental health picture.
Stop this.
People are mental health trainings.
Stop swearing,
You know,
buddy.
what's the big problem of the country? Yeah. Mental fucking health. And you know what? For someone that's been diagnosed with more letters than the LBGT, LMNOPQ, RST, UV community, right? I've been diagnosed with EUPD, I've got my letter up there, EUPD, which is emotionally unstable personality disorder, borderline personality disorder, PTSD, all caused through trauma. I've just received my email the other day as well, telling myself that I'm still on the list waiting to be looked at for my ADHD. Yeah. So mental health's real, right? Mental health is real. Does Danny have to take medication? Yeah. I don't take antipsychotics. I do not take Ritalin, whatever it's called. I take a sleeping tablet at night time that enables me to sleep because I have an overactive mind. I have nightmares and shit of when I was younger and doing bad things or whatever. When I wake up in my nightmares, I'm fucking been done crime or something in my sleep with one of my old friends that I used to do things with, and in my sleep I'm panicking because I'm not part of that life anymore, or I'm you know, back with an ex that I'd never wanted to fucking see again, in my sleep, in my dream, having nightmares of being with your ex-girlfriend. Like, this shit's real, man. Like, you know, it was classed as I was in a 5-year abusive relationship, which I didn't know myself until the doctor told me. It was on my letter line when I said I got a thing. Fucking fine. You know, you get all your doctor's notes. So I asked the doctor, I said, why? I said, I've never said that I was in a 5-year abusive relationship. Why is that down on there? He said, because the amount of times that when you come to the doctors in that time, the amount of weight that you lost, the amount of actual things that you come to the doctors that were related to home, that you was trying to get out of that property so you could get yourself secure because you never felt actually homed at her house. So we classed that as abuse. So she was basically using the home book in my head. I was constantly trying to get in hostels. As soon as I got in a hostel, man, I give her so many chances of screaming at me like she used to, yeah. And one day I said to her, you will not speak to me like that again. She went, yeah, whatever. Mate, the next day when she woke up, I was gone out of that gaffy. I'd never seen her since. So it's true. And I said to her, yeah, will not speak to me like that again. So mental health's real. It can be caused through trauma. It can be caused through childhood. It can be caused through being in gangs when you're growing up. It can be caused through being paranoid. If the police come in to get you for all those years, suddenly you're out of life and you're at home like me and you're just your ordinary Joe. And life was so fast when you was with all your mates and everything was all planned out. Every day I had a good plan between whoever. And then suddenly you're just not at that age where you can do that anymore because you look like a fool. Now, if I was out doing it gang with all my mates on YouTube, you would all think that I was a fucking idiot. So, you know, you would all be like, look at Danny, man, the guy's getting on and all that, and he's proved he's on here, like doing getting, you know, doing rap videos and all that with guys in Manchester and so on and so on. And like you can tell that, like the time, let's say we were criminals, I could be easily doing all that. But like at this age now, when I've got my own integrity, you get me? Like I wouldn't. Now, if you go back and look at back in the day on my stuff, there's loads of videos of me rapping with mates and stuff like that. But I just choose at this age now really to keep it bare minimum fun, because obviously it is a talent within its own right, and you know I like to write lyrics. I wouldn't mind someone else singing them for me. That may be a good thing, because you know rapping. Isley's crazy, yo. He still wants to rap. Isley's telling me about, yeah, come on, let's make songs. I'm like, hell no. He's like, come on, man. I'm saying, nope. Saying, bro, man, I don't want to release no songs. He's like, come on, we can do it. I know we can do it that easy. But I'm thinking, like, let Isley roll with that. Let Isley do songs and release it on this channel. We'll do it like that. Isley, you're the new superstar, man. I'm signing you to my record label, Stya, Danny Stya Records, bro. You've been signed. Isley's official, the first signing. You're going to call your Eyes. I don't start coming with that Mr. Serious and all that shit, bro. You're not being called fucking Mr. Serious. You're being called Eyes. Simple. Your name's Isley. You're fucking called Eyes. You're my rapper, so yeah, you can rap now. That can be you. Anyway, let's carry on watching Charlie Squeech. I like his name is Charlie, isn't it? One guy getting arrested for kind of fucking making a living in Generation Z.
They're going to search him now.
What do they call it?
I'm going to cut it for a bit, guys. Cheers, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So I just caught the inner labia of the van.
Yeah.
Got to wait for the outer labia to close, and then that's a money shot. Here we go. Wait. Here we go. Wait. And that's a wrap. Crackhead on a stolen city rental bike. Crackhead on a stolen city rental bike. So we come up to the old
That's
Wellington.
lovely around there as well. I always go drinking around there, down the steps, man. Nice little pub down in the corner, set outside. How do you feel about the way that he labels drug addicts? I don't agree with crack smokers. I don't agree with heroin smokers. I don't agree with any dope fiend, cocaine addicts. You know, I know that boys will be boys and go out and with their mates and do what they do and shit like that. But I don't agree with people that sit there sniffing inside the gaffs. Fucking depressive. Why would you want to do that when you could be out in that city there flexing, chilling? But Charlie doesn't seem to show any of this bit. He seems to just go to all the bad stuff. Bad. Like, he don't go down there and get a conversation popping with two people that have come over from another state, another country, somewhere like that speak English and say, "Oh, I'm Charlie Vietch. I'm like the local man that goes around and films," and he just going around taunting. So he's bad, man.
Which is the de facto football visitors bar when they're playing one of the Manchester teams. There's a tour guide going on. We're not thieves. We're not going to listen in. But all quiet on the old Wellington front. Oh, nice. Why does a delivery driver need to hide his identity? Is it so that the Home Office doesn't see him? Is it so that no one can check his immigration status with a face recognition camera? Something like that?
Fucking Jesus. Oh, shit. Fuck me, man. Fucking Pooh Shiesty's made it fucking so famous to get about with a Pooh Shiesty on, whether you're delivering eighths, Cali packs, fucking Coke, or Burger King, yo. They're turning up, man, on super bikes, ballied up. That's fucked.
Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters. Well, for some reason,
but is that not there showing the good side of the city? That was that not part of a cleaning team or something like that? Then, from what I've seen very quickly, to me it looked like it was. Why not ask more? Is this what you do? What is it you do around here? Do you clean up? Do you so forth and so forth? Who hires you? What charity are you from? Is there anybody that can contact you to help your charity? Because it seems like that you're cleaning up the streets of aka Crackadilly Gardens, which Charlie seems to want to rid of all the crap people, which I doubt it, because you know he makes money off them. But you know, really, like I say, why not ask them people a little bit more than just.
Cruz is now looking like Josh Hartnett for the latest Mission Impossible.
It's me, Tommy. You're watching the Charlie Vietch channel.
Thanks, Tommy.
Really like Tommy Joe.
He's got the sleeping bag prop so he can pretend to everyone like he's homeless, when in fact he's probably housed and just harvesting the hardworking people who are enjoying the sun for money. Because one thing people don't like to do is have to work hard to earn money to imbibe narcotics. How boring.
Is Charlie doing the same thing though?
Excuse me, man.
I'm not being funny, but he's following him around like that, yeah. Right. So it's like you feel like he's bothering the same people, mate. Like they've just been asked if he got any spare change or whatever, right? And he's straight behind them, talking with his camera. They're probably more under pressure by him and his camera. Right? I know I fucking would be. They're more under pressure probably by that camera than that homeless person that he states that's not homeless. That I think personally he does look homeless, but I could be wrong.
Excuse me, mate. Sorry, mate. Sorry to bother you. I don't think it's cool going around everyone, especially women and stuff, like asking for money, man. Like, just let them enjoy themselves, man. Seriously. Now, we all know you're looking for money for drugs, dude. Now, we all know, dude. Don't bother with the lies, bullshit, crap. Come on, mate. No, I know, but come on. These are women sat down having a... Yeah, and you're a high-quality woman. Great addition to the city.
So him being there causes problems.
Scumbag. Disgusting. In case you're wondering, she's the one that threw a glass bottle at me.
Fucking
2 weeks ago. Quality person. And what's the answer? Dogs and crackheads all together.
Right, you know what?
Well, someone in the movement has just run over a lady. Is that an
Somebody beautiful. Sorry about that.
double espresso?
This is why over the time that is needed I pressed the wrong bleeding button before. This is why over the time that is needed to get himself security, because it's become that known now that every bad soul or lost soul in Manchester knows who he is, knows why he's there, knows that he's there to give him a nickname, put him on YouTube and make him famous, infamous by giving him crazy ass nicknames or whatever. You know, I rest my case on that guy's a troll. The BBC are not making a documentary on him for no reason. They will be making this documentary because he's a nuisance. You've only got, how the fuck could he fight his case in court, right? Yeah, when he's going to be stood there saying, all I do is point out the then they go into one of his videos and see him crocodiling it out, and they will point out, but you don't show anything good. You literally walk around the worstest parts and the worstest places. And like I said, I'm going to make it my business and point to put on a ferocious amount of content on the program, on the YouTube channel, because I'm going to be there. I'm going to be active. I've been YouTube active. That's why I've been uploading still trying to do streams. So I'm going to be in Manchester. I'll be live. I'll also do videos, and I'm going to try and go over and see if I can. I'm going to keep watching some of these Charlie videos. Might do it with Jews. I'm going to keep watching and see if we can get to know some of these characters, see if we can see who they are. And I do not think that someone like myself, when I go over and start saying, yo, like I know obviously I've got a camera and that, yeah. I ain't no Charlie Vietch, man. I don't like the guy. I don't like what he does with yous. And that's when I'll set my standard of how we're going to talk. You know, because you have to talk to people and those type of people in a specific way. He's talking to him like he's talking to fucking Prince Andrew. Do you know what I mean? Excuse me, crackhead. Like, you know, they're not going to respond well to that. So other than that, people, it's been a wrap and it's been good watching exposing Charlie Vietch to be the #1 troll. And if anyone else has got a troll that they think is bigger than this guy, then they need to let me know. We're going to be looking at a Tozy soon as well, so we can be looking at worldwide trolls. Some of them that are ready to go to prison for trolling. So yeah, man, street trolling is real. Let's keep it real. Peace out, people. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button.